lit. What's up, YouTube? We're back with another. Hold up. That's enough celebration. Let me get the right. There we go. What's up, YouTube? We're back with another trade recap, a little midnight video. Why? Because it is a special occurrence. We just passed another eval, meaning we now have not one but two funded accounts, meaning we can start combo trading and start making some actual money. I'll be going over the two trades I took in order to achieve this, but as you guys know, no matter the time of day, we gotta stick to protocol. Boom, brand new pack. I hope I'm recording. Na 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 na. But yeah. Sniff test. Shit. Holy bananas. Mm-hmm. 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 Dun 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 dun. No. Alright, let's get into business for real. So, as you guys can see, it is midnight right now, so this is an Asia session trade. We'll start on the higher time frame like we always do. On the 4 hour, as you guys can see, we are very bearish. We created this massive leg during New York, or who knows when. We just created a massive bearish displacement, creating a bearish CISD, also creating a 4 hour fair value gap. But yeah, that's about it for the 4 hour time frame. For the 1 hour, we see that we had a little retracement up and quickly snap all the way back down, creating a bearish CISD, creating a tiny bearish IFG right here. But other than that, nothing else to really look at. We do have this swing low right here and this swing low, and our primary sell side being the daily low, which is all the way down here. This yellow box is the volume imbalance, which is a magnet for price, meaning it tracks price just to balance out the price zone, rather. Dropping down to the 15-minute time frame, you guys see that we created a 15-minute SIBI right here. And what happens? We have an awesome bullish retracement up, failed to reach consummate encroachment, and from that point on, I start looking for bearish IFGs to be formed. Just here again on the 5-minute, nothing too special, just a bunch of barcode price action. But if we drop down to this 1-minute time frame, we can see that there was no gaps to be inversed. However, there was this original 1-minute bearish fair value gap. And if you guys watch ICT, you guys do know that if we close above a bearish fair value gap, turning it into a bullish IFG, and then get another candle closure below that gap, that exact same gap, it turns into a reclaimed SIBI. So that was good enough for me. I used that reclaimed SIBI. As soon as we got that reclaimed SIBI, boom, limit order was placed for 8 contracts, which was about who knows how much. Stop loss at the highest swing high, just to be extra cautious. And I also want to point out that we did have an SMT with this low, with this high, and this high. ES did manage to take it, create a higher high right here. Obviously, NQ did not, so that was an extra confluence. But yeah. So we get tagged in right here. And for my break even was this swing low. After getting tagged in, we created this swing low, taking out all these swing lows. But that's not good enough for me. I need to see a nice candle closure below the lowest swing low, just to confirm that we don't want to retrace higher. A lot of the times people take out, end up moving their stop loss to break even way too quick just because it's an emotion based decision. And for me, I just rather read what the chart tells me. And whenever we close below a swing low or close above a swing high, that usually confirms that we want to continue in the direction of the candle closure. So that's what I was waiting for. And as you guys can see, we did create this 1 minute SIBI right here. So I was expecting price to go back into drawdown for a little bit and then go down again just to balance out this price range. And what do we get? That is exactly what happens. So if I would have had my break even right here, as you guys can see, I would have been stopped out immediately for a break even and not had a winning trade. Instead, like I mentioned, I want to wait for a nice candle closure below the swing low just for extra confirmation. Um, like I mentioned, we did create this 1 minute SIBI right here. I was expecting it for price to come back up and balance out the price zone, and that is exactly what happened. We got a beautiful candle closure right here. We opened up, traded higher, tapped into the imbalance, and then immediately shot back down, which is beautiful. It was a big relief. It confirmed that we were bearish and did want to continue lower. So, great reaction. I guess it doesn't matter. Boom. And as you guys can see, as soon as we get this candle closure below the lowest swing low, that's when I move my break even to my stop loss to break even. And I said this should deliver us to TP. And what do you guys see? Boom, we get our TP filled right here, passing the account. So that was one of the trades I took. And then last night I also took a trade on the higher time frame. On the higher time frame, this was the 1 hour. We had this 1 hour SIBI right here, and all these stacked relative equal lows. So of course I wanted to see price go even lower. We also did create this new day opening gap, which acts as a volume, not as an imbalance in price. So I wanted to see price respect these lines right here and treat them as resistance, propelling price even lower. So on the 30-minute, you guys can see that we retrace higher into the new day opening gap and this 30-minute SIBI right here. Same thing with the 15-minute. As you guys can see, there's a lot of 15-minute SIBIs that price could reject from, and that's what I was just counting on, as well as this new day opening gap high to hold. On the 5-minute, we had this 5-minute SIBI right here that I was using as resistance. And now for my actual entry. So at this point, I just wanted to see what's it called? A bearish IFG. I honestly do not sure why I didn't take this one, but good thing I didn't. I must have not been on the charts at that time. I don't think I was actually. But yeah, anyways, so we have this 1 minute bullish fair value gap, and as soon as we get this bearish candle right here, this one, the one my cursor's over, I actually market ordered and entered this trade because I've been missing a lot of trades in the Asia session because it just runs without you sometimes, and I did not want that to happen. So as soon as we got this candle closure, I get filled in right here. Stop loss not at the swing high, but at the new day opening high, new day opening gap high. I went in with 20 contracts trying to achieve $1,500 in profit. So as you guys can see, as soon as I enter, we did go into drawdown, which is never fun, and we started to chop around, which is never a good sign. However, we did respect this swing high, and we did create this 1 minute SIBI, came back down, respected consummate encroachment of this gap, shot back up, respected the SIBI, and boom, we get a massive displacement candle down. As you guys can see, we got that candle closure. We got this candle closure below the swing low, and boom, like I mentioned, that is all I need to go break even. So boom, I go break even. And what ends up happening after we get this candle closure below the swing low, price usually, like I mentioned, likes to run in that direction, and that is exactly what happens. Smooth sailing all the way to TP, and that's why I had the 5 minute. You might be asking what I was targeting. It was this unmitigated busy right here, a little mech model. If you guys know who TOROTRADEZ is, this is how he trades, targeting unfilled imbalances. So yeah, that's basically it for this trade recap. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. We will start comp trading starting tomorrow, New York AM session. However, I am going on vacation, so I'm not sure how much trading I will be doing. If I wake up hungover or just drowsy and tired, more than likely I will not put capital on the table. It's just not worth it to me. I'd rather wait till I'm 100% focused on the charts. I don't want to have people in my ear telling me enter a trade and just getting filled with emotions, because that's the last thing I need. So yeah, I'm gonna be very relaxed about it. If I'm feeling like trading, I'm gonna trade. If not, I'm not. So I'm just simply not. Um, at the end of the day, you have to be cautious about when you decide to put money on the table. And to me, it's just not worth it if you're not 100% focused in while the trading session is going on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Big milestone. About to start comp trading. Hopefully, I can run these accounts up and get some payouts. Um, but yeah, peace.